The only thing that I regret and
Why? What happened with Dante?
because it was you know, they used to have these cartoon character like videos that they would make reading to girls and everything, and you know, and somebody told me that you know Dante made the video
About you?
Yeah, about me, and so I tagged him, and come to find out that he wasn't the person that made the video. He was taking the rap for somebody that made the video, and I tagged him. And in all my years of being out, he was the only person that I ever like felt bad about doing something to them. And I called him and apologized to him. He was the only person I ever apologized to in Ballroom. And I felt bad about it. Everything else I have done, bitch.
Did he accept your apology?
Yeah, we friends and everything now. But everything else I have done, bitch, I don't give a fuck about it, bitch. Please.
Did you ever find out who was the one that did the he took the rap for?
I know who it was, but we're not gonna talk about that person. But yeah, I know who it was. But shout out to Lawrence Ebony, honey. Hope you get out of jail, girl.
Kelly. Now wait a minute, Kelly.
What is that
about? Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, from being somebody who was...
I just got this tingling, this sensation that just came over my body for saying that on this thing, which it was like an orgasm.
What is that about?
What's that about?
This thing, you know, because he put my tea out there, Miss Thing, you know, when I was in custody.
Well, I mean, you are a media personality. When you put stuff out, stuff comes back.
Yeah, I know it does. I know it does. But he put it out because, you know, girls told him, you know, they put it up in the, you know, in the little room that we was in, and, you know, and now it's my turn, you know, to get him back, you know.
But you know, that's not. I get why you laughed, but being somebody who we all in this room was incarcerated for one time or another, that's not a laugh.
Except for one.
Like I wouldn't even.
No, it's not.
I wouldn't even wish it on my worst girlfriend.
It's not a laughing matter. But you know, when the cat scratch, you know, the dog comes back and bite. And that's what happened. Anyway.
When the cat scratched?
Yes, the dog got to come back and bite, honey. So, you know, I wish him the best. I hope his family and everything get together and get him out.
So he didn't get out?
No, he's not out, honey. Somebody came on his page, you know, and he gave somebody access to his page, and they came in the group and wrote what they wrote when they told him it was out that he was in jail, baby. But there's one thing you girls have to realize when you do things like that, and Lawrence being the person that he is, and he came on that post on that Tuesday. Lawrence would have came on the post and said what he said, and then after that, Lawrence would have came on the radio show and he would have read down. He couldn't come on the radio show because the phones was off in prison at that time, well, in the jail at that time, so he couldn't come on the show. And then after the fact, they still have not went back and post on Lawrence's page. You have to know the history with girls when they do certain things. Like my kids that I know that post all the time on Facebook, I know when they're in custody because they stopped posting on Facebook. And Lawrence still haven't posted since January 17th, the day before he got arrested. But they just came in the group and said what they said, and he still haven't reared his head. And that's not like Lawrence. So.
Can I ask you all a serious question, and this goes to everyone? Do you think being part of this scene or entering, that sometimes you get involved in illegal activity that you probably would never have even knew about if you didn't come into the scene?
Yeah. But I want to make this clear. I think that a lot of times people nowadays that are, you know, participating in illegal activities or whatever, they're not doing it as a way to live. They're just doing it because it's the fab thing to do. And not to say that that should ever be a form in which that you live, because at the end of the day, if I can go back and do this all over again, I would have never touched a piece of anything. Like, I just wouldn't have did it. Like, and I have, you know, I come from a sheltered family. Like, I didn't have to do that. But it was a quick buck. It was a hide. I used to get off of doing it. And when I look back at the people whose lives I've destroyed, or the headache that I caused people, like, that's just not a cool thing. Like, and granted,
so do you regret it?
Who, you?
Do you regret it?
Yeah, I regret it. Definitely. I mean, and also too, anybody that, like, you know, is out there participating in illegal activity. I mean, I can speak for myself that I don't even know where that stuff is at. Like, running in and out these stores, doing all kinds of craziness, and where is the stuff at? Like, I don't even know where the merchandise is. Like, and at the moment, it was like, oh yeah, this is fab. I got this piece. I got this. I got this furniture. I got this. I got that. But looking back, like, For what?
That's why I was texting him where he was at.
Like, for what? There's no point. That's just my personal opinion about it. But, you know, you live and you learn. And I'm just thankful that, well, a lot of folks, I don't want to name drop, but as long as you don't allow those stains to hinder you in the future, the choices that you made as, as an adolescent, then you be good to go.
She was texting you. So
I think people become victims of everything. They don't want to like change. They don't want to change their nouns.
If he come this way, if he wasn't, because we just started.
She said you want to come up this way if you want. Because she just started doing her makeup. You on the 2 train to what?
What's the
219.
219.
So Kelly, what do you feel?
About what? You gotta ask me the question.
What do you feel like being in? Sometimes coming to the scene, a lot of people get involved in illegal activity they may never have known of if they wasn't coming to the scene.
No battery.
The scene. Okay,
so charging then.
I think the scene really messed up.
Then you could be on your way. I guess,
you know, my life. I really do.
You think it messed up your life?
Right,
yeah, not like like my life, like my career wise life. Because before, when I came into the scene, I was working at the front desk in Metropolitan Hospital, and I was making 7 and change every 2 weeks, and I was comfortable with that until I got into the scene, bitch. And then when you could go out and and you could make $5,000 in a day, bitch, it was like, bitch, why am I sitting at this desk answering phones and handing out passes and shit when I could be doing these other things? And I started doing that, and I went from from having all of these different awards and things from the city and from the mayors and different things like that to having a job, bitch, to being a criminal, bitch, with a 36-page rap sheet now. It's just crazy.
What are you doing now, Jacen?
If I could,
I'm just on highlighting certain areas of this other cut in her face with a scar that I'm creating.
So how did you guys feel about Atlanta? Well, Kelly, how you feel about Atlanta last week as a whole?
I had to definitely give a big shout out to the pioneer icon, Stewart Ebony, for definitely saving the weekend.
What do you mean by saving the weekend?
The awards board, I don't know why Atlanta Awards Board have just been, the last 2 years, it's became a blog. Like, every year Stewards have his ball the day after the Atlanta Awards Ball, and everybody seems to partake into Stewards Ball and put all their energy into Stewards Ball and really pay the awards ball. The girls go and they get their awards and stuff, but it's not like the enthusiasm of Stewart Ball. Caesar can tell you. My whole thing was, baby, I had to go to court on this Tuesday. And I was supposed to take the bus down, and I was going to take the bus back, baby. And then last week, I got a letter from the courts telling me I had to go to court. I was mad. And he talked about, well, just go to the awards board and then come back. No, bitch, I'm not just going to the awards board and coming back. I want to go to Stewart's ball. That's the ball of the weekend.
You think Stewart does know how to throw a ball?
Yeah, Stewart definitely know how to throw a ball. Those gift bags was fab, this thing.
Let me ask y'all a question.
And the momentum and everything was just everything.
What do y'all think is today's standard of throwing a ball? I just want to know.
The standards of throwing balls is not the standards that it was back in the days. Because back in the days, now you get a table for $200, you don't get shit on it. Back in the days, the tables were $75, bitch. And you had
a buffet.
You had so much motherfucking shit on your table, bitch. All your effects and everything had to go on the floor and stuff. Now it's like the girls don't really care. It's all about collecting the coin, and that's it. That's all the girls care about. Like, it's no decorations, it's no ambiance to the place. It's just boring.
So, out of all the balls you've been to last year, give me 3 balls that you feel like was the best balls.
Out of 3 balls that I went to last year, I don't remember 3 balls I went to last year. But I can definitely tell you, Marcus Escada definitely gives you, he puts his all into us. The tables are fab and everything. Baby, who else? What else ball I went to? Goddess Rodeo, definitely, she had to switch venues and everything, but when she got to the next venue, bitch, she definitely gave out free liquor and everything. It was definitely killed. Let me see, what other ball I went to? Bitch, I go to so many balls I don't even remember. Man, it's just crazy. I need to start writing these shits down.
Who are ball promoters that you trust that you'll know at least you'll have a decent time, or they'll give you a good ball?
Ball promoter.
She just swung that hair?
Ball promoter that I trust, bitch, and know that I'm gonna get my coin, bitch, if I walk. Definitely have to, definitely be Jacen is one. I could definitely say Harold, and I could definitely say Marcus. I could definitely, and Jack also.
A lot of people you don't trust.